Hello and welcome! This is the next tutorial about the Cryengine 5, and this time I want to show you how to import assets to your game, including materials and textures. Okay, I hope you remember our last tutorial. This was the getting started for Cryengine 5, where we created this little island. And what I want to do now is I want to add game objects, so-called assets, to this scene. Okay, so let's open here this project folder of this first CS project, and there is a directory called assets. And to download new assets, you switch to the marketplace, and you could, for example, select all assets and then order them by price, lowest first, to get all the free assets or to see all the free assets. When I do this here, you see, for example, the game SDK sample project, which is a large project that contains a lot of free assets that you can use in your game. But it is 4.1 gigabyte, I think. You could just click it and add it to the cart. And then you have to add your name and address and all this stuff, but it doesn't cost you anything. After you did this, you can select the project in your library and install it. Here it is under My Assets, and then you could click Install. But for this tutorial we will choose a smaller pack, like for example this Special Trees. You also add it to the cart and then check it out. And then you will find it in your library under My Assets, and you can press Install. It will be downloaded, and after that you can open up the directory of this new package by choosing Reveal in Explorer. And then you can copy this package file, this PAK file, to the assets folder of your first CS project. Then I right-click this and choose 7-zip. Sorry, this is the German version of 7-zip, but this means you directly extract into this folder. By the way, I added the link to the 7-zip program to the description of this video, and now all the objects are contained in the objects directory. This is necessary because the game objects have material files, and the directories to the textures are stored in the material files, in the so-called MTL files. And now this location matches, and the materials and textures can be found for the assets that you just drag and drop into your viewport. So now let's open the game again and the level 1, and then choose Brush for the Create Object window. And now under the Objects folder you can see your imported tree asset. It contains a lot of tree models, and as you can see here, the material files and the textures are assigned automatically to the different models. Now you can just drag it into the viewport, and to change the position, rotation or the scale, you can use the shortcut keys 1, 2 or 3 on your keyboard, and then you are able to rotate them like I do this here, or to move them around or to scale them. And this is basically how you create your level and how to use third-party game objects for your game. Let's choose a different one. Yeah, for example this, and so on and so forth. Okay, I really hope you liked this video, this tutorial. In the next one I will show you how to add materials for the terrain and how to add an FPS player to move around here in your environment. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and stay tuned, subscribe to my channel if you like it, and hope to see you soon here on JNM.